Even though we're on the National Mall, I still think we're off the beaten path, as it were.
'Tis the season to sharpen those blades, lace up for some cool moves, and ice skate in the heart of DC. But I found there's one rink that can sometimes be forgotten, tucked away in the sculpture garden of the National Gallery of Art.
I didn't know there was an ice rink here.
We found out last week.
The lights, music, and festive atmosphere at the Sculpture Garden Ice Rink give you the feeling of a winter wonderland, and it helps to be able to chill out with the National Archives as your backdrop.
Especially at night, we have these beautiful lights lit up, and the archives kind of glows in the background, so it's just so picturesque.
For many months of the year, the base of this rink is the Sculpture Garden's fountain. That's probably why many forget about the frosty fun starting in mid-November.
The National Gallery has had a rink here since 1999.
And if you've ever wondered what goes into making a rink like this one, now's your chance to break the ice sheets and peek behind the curtain.
It all starts with what's underneath the fountain, which is a refrigeration system.
Alex Binstead is the man with ice in his veins, the general manager of the National Gallery of Art Sculpture Garden Rink. He says their method is a little different, a little old school, because the rink shares the space with a fountain that's gray and absorbs sunlight in warmer months.
We turn the base of our rink white with white paper.
You heard that right. You're essentially skating on refrigerated paper. It comes in couple 1,000-foot rolls, no thicker than newsprint, and the process is as meticulous and unique as a snowflake, as they roll it out in a grid over a 48-hour time span, inch by inch.
I decided to do the math, and we walked 3.9 miles of paper out on the rink back and forth in a grid pattern.
And that was just the first night. Alex says they do this up to 8 times, or around a full marathon, to combine the paper with the refrigerated base and make ice that's about an inch thick.
The base is very important because this ice has to maintain throughout the season.
If done correctly, you can skate at this rink in up to 60-degree weather. A key phase of the process is watering down the ice in between layers with hot water to make it even more dense.
Every time when you spray the hot water on the ice, it actively melts the ice that's currently there, and it resets. You have to walk flat-footed on it. If you twist your foot, you'll scrape it up.
For a time, I found myself on thin ice too.
Oh, a little slippery
yeah,
here.
And then it gets.
Turns out I'm just as bad in boots as I am when I have blades on.
I decided I couldn't just skate through life by watching. I had to be a part of the process, hang some lights, and layer things myself.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. We're cool. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you guys overdid that one.
Disclaimer, if you fall this winter, I had nothing to do with it. My portion aside, Alex says it's special to be able to make this year after year.
Creating something from scratch and having people be able to enjoy that throughout the winter is very satisfying.
Skaters I spoke to say the best part is enjoying things once the finished product is complete and freezing the day.
Are you both good at ice skating?
I lived in Vermont for 2 years, so I would say not really good, but good.
What about you?
I've tried it a few times. I'm more into rolling skating, but yeah, it's a fun thing to do.
I'd say like really pretty, beautiful.
Do you think that maybe perhaps more people should be aware of it?
Oh, for sure, definitely.
In the district, Matt Kaufax,
Don't slip.
WTOP News.